There you go. Oh, there you go. Keep going. Keep going. You can make it. No? All right. Hey everyone, welcome to day 7 of the 365 day challenge. Cheers! How do you make the little... There we go. Hey ladies, welcome to day 7 of the 365 day live challenge. How are you guys doing? Good night, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. How are you? No, I am not drunk. I've only had one sip, although, you know, that is a running joke between Zeno and I that, you know, I'm a lightweight, so we're gonna take this very slowly tonight. All right, so I decided to wind down the night with a glass of champagne, and I am really excited for today's topic because we're gonna be talking all about trust. Trusting other people, trusting your business, trusting the process, trusting all of it. And it's very much a vibe, and I figured champagne vibes with what we're about to talk about is going to be pretty epic. So grab a glass of champagne or wine or tea or whatever. I just had some tea, so I'm feeling very zen and also very excited. So all right, this is the scenario. So all of us want, hey, Bricky, is it Bricky? Good evening, how are you? So we all want to feel safe, we all want to feel secure, we all want to feel seen, loved, and supported. That is what we all inherently desire, right? And we desire that with all areas of our life, whether that's with love, business, life, friendships, family. We all desire to have those things, and we desire to have those because we feel safe within that and protected and taken care of. And we want them, we desire them, but the reason why we may not have what we want, aka maybe it's the relationship or the business or whatever it might be, or a certain level of success, is because we haven't yet let it in. So we haven't yet trusted the process and become a vibrational match for that thing just yet. And I really wanted to dive deep today with you on trust because I made a post today on my Instagram, so if you're not following me, make sure you're doing that. It's Venus Rose Official. But I made a very like to the core post on my Instagram. I was in tears when I was writing it. Today has been a very emotional day. Rose, come here. Hey, let's not play with toys right now. I love you, but it's not the time. So basically, I had this realization today that I have so many incredible people in my circle to support me, and they will be here for me like that if I ever need anything. And that truly amazed me. And the reason why that truly amazed me is because for most of my life, I did not have that. I did not have a support system. I did not have ride or die people in my life. And what I mean by that is like, no matter what, they're always gonna love you. They're always gonna have your back. If something bad happens to you, they are on it. Like they drop what they're doing and they're on their way. And this is something that I have been searching for many, many years. It is something that I have never experienced before. I have really been cultivating my soul tribe for probably the past, I want to say, year and a half. And I had this realization that even though I had cultivated them, I hadn't actually let them all the way in. And that was this massive realization where it was like, wow. And the case is I know I'm not the only one who experienced that, who experiences, you know, I've experienced feeling really lonely and like no one's got your back and no one, you know, you don't fit in anywhere. You're the odd one out, right? No, you can't rely on anybody, right? People are going to screw you over, right? I've gotten screwed over a lot of times. Right? And so it was like, who can I trust? And can I trust anyone but myself? I'm not too sure about that. That would also translate over into business, right? I see a lot of entrepreneurs wait until they're like literally at the point of burnout to actually start delegating things to scale their business. We're not going to do that, right? And the big reason is trust. Can we trust this other person to do the job, but not only to do the job, but to get the job done and do a good job at it? That, my friends, is a rarity. But when you find it, it's the most epic experience that you'll ever encounter. I remember finding my dream OBM, VA, online assistant. Dream, 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 dream. I had been manifesting her for a long time, and I was like, I want someone who's going to love my business and work just as hard in my business as I do. And there for a while, I wasn't finding the person. And it wasn't until I said, you know what? I'm willing to trust that whoever comes in my business is going to do a good job. I'm going to trust that. And then there she was. We would be mid-launch, and my ads team would be messaging me later in the day for us, which was like 3 a.m. for her. And they're like, we have to completely change this sales page or the funnel or whatever it was. And I'd message her, hey, like, we need these updates. She would be on it. And I wouldn't expect her to get up at 3 a.m. and do it, right? Just, hey, when you're awake, I know you're sleeping right now, but when you can, let's do it. She's like, no, I have my phone on and I am like up. And I'm like, that blows me away. So it was this moment in time where I had learned to trust other people. I had to learn to trust my ads manager. I had to learn to trust my team, lots of people. Now we're not running ads, so I don't have an ads team, and I could go into all of that and a whole nother thing. I really realized that it was so much better for my clients to actually get to know me, like true me, like through authentic communication, like what we're doing right now, how I'm doing these free live streams, is for you guys to get a feel for me and my energy, and then make a purchase decision if you so wish to. There's no pressure or in your face or anything like that. It's very much like, I'm going to show up and be me and be in my energy, and if you like me, we can work together. If not, that's okay too. And so the way that I run my business is a lot different than the way that it used to be. It's based off building true, authentic connections. Because the way that I see it is, I see humans and souls, whereas some people might just see numbers. And I could go into a whole other spiel about the industry on that one, but I really want to stay on the topic of trust because it brought me to my knees in tears today. Truly just cried and cried and cried today. Today was a really epic day of crying. So the thing is we want people who are always going to be in our circle, who always have our back no matter what, right? So we want friends who are going to love us no matter what we do, who are going to support us and do all the incredible things that we would do for them, because we would reciprocate that, right? So the thing is, we desire this, we want this, we have an idea in our head of who these people are, what they look like, what they do, what we do for them, all of those different scenarios. But the problem is, and the thing that blocks us from that, this blocks us from clients as well. Like, can we trust clients? Here's the scenario. I'm a business and life coach for women. I have to be able to trust that my clients are going to actually do the thing, that they're going to put in the work and do the thing. That's next level trust. Because the scenario is, a lot of coaches are like, you know what? Not my responsibility. Don't care. That's not me. I care. And I want my clients to be successful. And so I have to also be willing to trust the clients. And the clients have to be willing to trust me. It's a two-way street. Trust is a two-way street. And if one of those streets are blocked, then we have a disconnect. Then we're disconnected from manifestation. Then we're disconnected from making more money. Then we're disconnected from calling in the love and the friendships and all of those things that we desire. And so the thing is, we have to know how to shift into trust and to let go of the feelings and emotions that come with trust. Trust is not an easy thing, but it also doesn't have to be impossible. Right? And Rose, come here. Gosh. Zena and I were actually talking about this today, about how a lot of people are smoke and mirrors, and the way of like, they're just all talk and no action. And I have experienced that with, investments that I have made in coaches and things like that, where, I would give, I had an experience where I gave someone over $30,000 and she was too busy to even schedule a phone call with me for about 2 months, which I think is a little cray-cray, considering I just paid her like 30 grand plus, right? Whereas for me, my one-to-one clients, when they sign on with me, it's like, okay, cool. I will make room in my schedule. We will be talking, if not tomorrow, the next day, or sometime this week. It will happen. I will make it happen. I am moving around my calendar for you. Because the thing is I don't just do this work for me. I do this work for you. I do this work for my clients. So when it comes to trust, it can be hard. And it can be especially hard to make investments in ourselves when we've had a bad experience in the past. Honestly, I had a hard time after I made that investment and had a whole thing and didn't get really anything back from that. It was a bit hard. I felt like I had just taken, I've had 2 sips, you guys. $30,000 and flushed it down the toilet is what it felt like. But that wasn't the case because I learned so much from that scenario. But what can happen is we get burned so many times that we're just like, I can't, like, I'm not gonna take a risk, like, no. Hey, Lakeisha, how are you? Rose. Why does she choose to do this when I go live? Usually we have the toys put up and away because she gets excited when my energy gets amped up. So my energy goes like this and Rose is like, oh, mom's excited, so I'm gonna get excited and I'm gonna make all the noise. Otherwise I'm silent all day long. So it can be hard to trust others. It can be hard. It can be especially hard when they burn us. But something that I want you guys to know, what I want you to take away from today, what I hope inspires you, is that it is okay to trust. It is okay to let people in. It is okay. You're going to be okay. You are safe. I created this group to be a safe space, a safe container for you. Same with my clients and my masterminds and my group programs and things like that. I wanted to create a safe space where you could be held by myself and other incredible women and feel safe doing that and trust that. That helps you accelerate your results because it helps you open up and to actually trust people and to fully trust the process. Like, I mean, fully trust the process from beginning until end, and then some, even after it's ended, which is a whole other ballgame of trust. That's a deeper level of trust. So I hope that today's video inspires you to open up and trust. And I don't mean open up and trust anyone. I mean feel into the person's energy, and if they feel like a good fit for you, then trust your gut. The thing is, the beautiful thing about us women, we are very beautiful creatures, regardless. But what's also beautiful about us is our intuition. We know. We are what I like to call mystical mavens. Something is coming. But we are mystical mavens, and we have the power and ability within us to see and understand, yes, this person has good intentions for me. No, they don't. Yes, I can trust them. Sure can't. And what I want you to do is to literally feel into this energy. Like, I will feel into everyone's energy when I meet them. I'm like, like I can read them, right? Yes or no? Not quite. Okay, we'll see. Ooh, I really like this person, right? Sometimes I'll click with people right away. Sometimes I will never click with someone because I'm like, Sometimes I have to warm up a little bit. So I really hope that today's live inspired you and kind of showed you the bright side to moving past the fear of trusting other people, because it's hard. I took a long time after I invested that much with a coach and, didn't have super great experience. I honestly took about a year. I had 2 one-to-one coaches at the same time. I took about a year off of having a coach until I recently just hired my coach. So it took a while, but it doesn't have to. And this has really been a big breakthrough for me. And I really have looked back and reflected on all of the incredible people that are in my life. So if you're in my circle, and all of you, cheers to all of you, my loves. Thank you for being here with me on this epic, epic journey. It's a true honor to be here with you. I've had 3 sips. We're doing great. Zeno's probably laughing at me because, you know, I've had 3 sips. But anyways. I made this post about a really great friend of mine. She has known me for about 2.5 years. Her name's Kylie. She knows my entire soul. She knows all of the crazy things that I have done in my life. She knows all of the amazing things that I have done in my life. And she knows some of the not so great things I've done in my life because I too am a human. And so we ended up becoming like soul sisters. And I realized she lives here in Asheville. She actually was the one who really pushed me to move here, and I'm so freaking grateful for that because so many amazing things have happened. All the dreams coming true. But so I really reflected on her and her fiance Jake, who's like a father to me. I never had a father figure in my life. My dad was in federal prison and never wanted anything to do with me. Didn't pay child support. My mom and I struggled hardcore when I was growing up. And yeah, so never really had a father figure. So Jake really has stepped up within the last year and said things that no father has ever said to me. And done things that no guy has ever done for me before. And, you know, in a fatherly figure, obviously, you know, Zeno is always my number one. Yeah, you know, you guys get it. It was this moment in time where I looked back and said, I have got some incredible people in my circle. When my world felt like it was crashing down, who was there for me? Jake and Kylie. Who was there for me when it was super freaking awesome? And celebrating me, Kylie and Jake. And Ben and Audrey. And now Ashlyn. And so many other incredible, incredible women that I'm meeting. It can be hard to find your soul tribe. It can be hard to find people that can see every flaw that you have and still love you. But I realized that it had to start with me, and I had to first love me. I had to love all of my flaws too, in order for other people in order for me to allow other people to love me for that. And that's like next. That's like layers upon layers of healing. Lots of healing. I hope that 2021 is such an epic year of healing for all of us. For you, for me, for my clients, for all of us. I hope 2021 is the most epic healing year ever. I hope it is a year of growth and massive expansion and a shitload of money and success because you deserve it and you're worthy of it. And I love you guys so much. And this champagne toast goes to you. I'm so proud of you. For wherever you are in your journey, I'm so freaking proud of you. It's okay to trust. You're safe, you're loved, you're supported. You are enough. Tomorrow I have a really big announcement. I'm so excited for tomorrow. I can't describe to you how freaking excited. The most epic announcement is coming tomorrow. And you know, I've been a coach for over 5 years, and I have announced a lot of really great, amazing things over the past 5 years. I've had a lot of really great accomplishments within my career. And, you know, tomorrow's live is probably going to be the most exciting thing that I've ever announced to you guys. So to say that I'm excited is an understatement. I'm very excited. I'm over the moon excited. So I cannot wait to share that with you guys tomorrow. And I hope that you are inspired to trust someone and to know that your soul tribe is out there. And if it's not out there in the world, it is here with me and in this group. This is your safe space. You're loved and you are safe here. And I am proud of you. Maybe you're not proud of you, but I'm so freaking proud of you. All right. I love you ladies so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the really big announcement. Oh my gosh. Ah! I can't shake this too hard because, you know, champagne's gonna go everywhere. But, all right. I love you guys so much. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night, or good morning, or good day. I will talk to you soon.